Attention homerooms, all students and teachers. Got a quick video here just to review our sharing protocol with anything we're doing here at Rossville Schools. So protocol being how we're supposed to go about doing this. So I've opened up an example document here. So it's a Google document, and you're working, very eloquent stuff here, and you're done and you're ready to turn it in, or maybe it's just going to sit in your drive until you actually finish later on, maybe tonight or the next day. So what I would urge everyone to do, teachers and students, every single time you create something in Google, whether it's a document, a slide presentation, a drawing, whatever it may be, always come up here to share and check. If I put my cursor over share right now, this document is private to only me. That's good. Now if I want to share it with other people, that's a different story. But right now, private to only me is good. Now let's say this is done, and now I want to be able to adjust who has access to this file. Maybe I need to send it to my teacher, turn it in on Canvas, something like that. You need to come up to share, click it. It's going to bring this up. You're going to go right down here to advanced. Click that. Now again, this says who has access to this. Private, only I can access this. And of course, since I created it, my name is here. But you want to change that in some cases. Sometimes you need to share a link with a classmate. Sometimes you need to share a link with your teacher by turning the link in on Canvas. So you can go to change, and you have all these options. This is the default. This is what it's set to automatically. However, if you need to share a link with someone, then you have this as an option. This option is to share a link with someone else in the building. So that would mean you would use this to share a link to your document with your teacher, or to share a link with the link for this document with a fellow student if you're working together. We do not want it on the internet. That seems excessive. And if you wanted to share this outside of the school building, maybe you're sharing it with a teacher from another school, maybe there's some collaboration between classes, this would be the setting for that because it goes outside of Rossville. This is a no-go. Number 3, we don't want that. So 1 and 3 are no. Setting number 2 is good if you're sharing outside of the corporation. Setting number 4 is good for sharing a link inside the corporation. And the default setting, the setting that it's automatically on, is off, meaning you are the only one that can see it. So I'm going to keep it there. Now the other way that you can share with people is to type their email address in here, and that is another option. So regardless of how you're sharing a document, you want to check and make sure that it's what you want. If it's private information, you don't want to share it with the world. So hopefully that clarifies things. The best thing to do at this point would be to go back into your Google Drive and check any of your files that you've maybe worked on recently, and double check and see what the settings are. If you go to last modified in your drive, you can see last open, last modified. You can sort that row, and you can see the most recent things. And so you can check the dates. You can go through the most recent stuff that you've made and just double check the privacy on those and make sure that it's not going to people that you don't want it to go to.